welcome to St. John's Children's Activity Time. So great that you can join us. My name's Andrew and this is my friend Juno and we're pirates. Arr! Today we've got some activities lined up for you that should be fun. Hopefully you've received an email as well telling you with a little activity sheet. If you don't get that email, why don't you ask your mummy or daddy, whoever looks after you, to send an email to stjohnscorby@gmail.com, stjohnscorby@gmail.com, and we will send you a little activity sheet to go with this video. It's got some ideas for songs, some ideas for questions, got an idea for a little craft, and a little prayer and a little Bible story for you. So get hold of that if you don't get it. But we're ready to start. Are you ready to start, Juno? Yeah, Juno's ready to start. Who likes treasure hunts? Do you like treasure hunts? Juno likes treasure hunts. Yay! We're gonna go on our own little treasure hunt. Are you ready? Are you ready, Juno? Yeah! Let's go! So, we're at the beginning of our treasure hunt. Are you ready, Juno? Arr! He's ready. Let's go. Oh, there's a little star. Follow that. Keep going, Juno. And what we got here? Head to the washing line. Let's. Oh, we've got an obstacle. How are you going to get across that, Juno? Jump! Good. Oh, we've got another little clue. What's this? Keep going straight on, Juno. Keep going. Which way now? Left? Right? Straight on? Straight on, Juno, I reckon. Finding the treasure. Can we find the treasure? Oh, we're on the right track. Keep going, Juno. Keep going past the strawberries. Oh, we've got here. We've got a little clue. What's that, Juno? It's a little gooseberry. Maybe we need to go near the gooseberry bush. Let's go. What's this? A big X marks the spot. Oh, he's found a spade to dig. Juno's starting digging. Looking for his treasure. Has he come across some treasure? Look, it's Juno's favourite. He's got a little chocky. Juno is excited. He's found his treasure. He's full of joy. You happy, Juno? He's delighted. He's found the treasure. He's full of joy. Well done, Juno. Well, Juno's finished his treasure hunt and he's tucking in to his Kinder Chocky. And we're going to have a little story. Why don't you grab a little snack if you've got one? And we're going to look at our little story all about a treasure hunt. So we're going to use the Jesus Storybook Bible by Sally Lloyd-Jones. And our story today is called The Treasure Hunt. Can you see that? I'm going to read to us. Juno, you ready? Yeah, he's ready. Let's go. One day, Jesus was telling about God's kingdom. God's kingdom is wherever God is king, Jesus told them. It's wherever God is in charge. It's where he fills your heart up with his forever happiness. And you stop running away from him and you love him. But sometimes people couldn't understand the things that Jesus said to them very well. So Jesus helped them by telling them stories called parables. Jesus said, God's kingdom is like a hidden treasure. And then he told them this story. Once upon a time, there was a man working in a field. He was digging. So there he is, digging. But what he doesn't know is that in the field there is a buried treasure. So dig, dig, clunk, clunk, clunk. Uh-oh, his shovel bumps into something hard. What's this? He picks it up, dusts it off. It's a chest. It's rusted and locked, but creak, he pries it open. When he sees it inside, it takes his breath away. Beautiful, glittering, gleaming, twinkling, sparkling, precious jewels. It's a treasure chest. He wants that treasure. He needs to get that treasure. He must have that treasure somehow, even if he has to sell everything he has so he can pay for it. He quickly buries the treasure again, runs home and sells everything he has. He takes the money from the sale and goes and buys that field. Now he owns the field and the treasure that is buried in it. He runs back and digs up the treasure again. Jesus said, coming home to God is as wonderful as finding a treasure. You might have to dig before you find it. You might have to look before you see it. You might even have to give up everything you have to get it. But being where God is, being in his kingdom, that's more important than anything in all the world. It's worth anything you have to give up, Jesus told them. Because God is the real treasure. God had a treasure too, of course, long, long ago. What was God's treasure? Do you know? What was God's treasure? His most important thing, the thing God loved best in all the world, God's treasure was his children. It was why Jesus had to come in the world, to find God's treasure and pay the price to win them back. And Jesus would do it, even if it cost him everything he had. The end. What an amazing story of treasure, about Jesus, our treasure, and him treasuring us. There's a few little songs if you want to sing a song about treasure. They're on our activity sheet. Maybe you could listen to them now. Or why don't you go out even into your garden, or go outside and set up, or in your house and set up your own little treasure hunt. We've got a little craft activity map that you can make up your own little treasure map, and have a look on the activity sheet for that. And if you've got any pictures of that, send them in for next week and we'll see if we can add them to next week's little video. But let's just say a little prayer as we finish together. Father God, we thank you for Jesus, that you're a treasure more valuable than anything else in all the world. Help us to find you and help us to treasure you and know the joy that brings. Amen. Amen. Well, have fun with the activity sheet and see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye.